man, okay, it says that you will be humble. He said, if you exalt yourself, you will be humble. He says the greatest should be the servant. And, I always try to tell people, and I know they be fussing at me at church when I go help serve in the kitchen. They always fuss at me, but I'm a servant. And I'm not greater than nobody else, so I'm going to help out. Whatever need I see have to be met, I just try to fall in and help out in that position. So Jesus is saying, though, if you humble yourself, he'll exalt you. So God exalts you every time you humble yourself. So a lot of times I don't got to be all puffed up. I ain't got to make myself known. I ain't got to be the star of attention. I know how to just humble myself and chill out. And when the appointed time come, God will exalt me. Pastor Winters always said like this: I'd rather be axed up than axed down. Right. Still the same concept. I'd rather humble myself and sit in the audience and relax and let them say, oh, okay, Pastor, come on up here.
That's the way it's supposed to be done.
But I don't want to be trying to sit down up there and they be like, oh, no, we ain't letting no pastor sit up here, go down there.
Yeah, you exalted yourself, yeah.
Because you exalted yourself, you felt like since I'm coming in here, I automatic do that. I remember when God told overseer at our old church, he said for her to sanctify the pulpit and don't let nobody preach there for like 3 months or some months or whatever. And we all just went to the little podium and preached. It wasn't no big deal, but for somebody who was puffed up, they would have acted a fool. They would have been like, nah, I can't preach unless I get behind the pulpit. I can't believe. Man, relax. Let God do what he do. You saying what you can't do. That means you not allowing God to lead you and guide you because you worrying about self. I can't do that. Well, let God do it. God can do all things. And then what you said about they not going in. So, okay, imagine you coming and say, hey, bro, can you go in there and pray for me? And I say, yeah, and it's 2 doors, and I just go inside one of the doors where you can't see me and just sit down and chill. But I took your money. I told you, give me some money, I'm going to go in there and pray for you. Or if I say, give me the bill money, I'm going to go pay the bill, and I don't never go pay the bill. I just pretend like I'm going to pay the bill. I just leave and come back another time. Jesus said, y'all ain't even going in there for yourself, so you ain't going in there for them neither. So ain't no prayer going up. And I know you ain't going in there because you don't know who I am. Me and you wouldn't be bumping heads if you was having a relationship with God.
Yeah.
If you have a relationship with God, we on the same team. We doing the same things. That's how Jesus always knew. It's like it stick out like a sore thumb. So it don't matter what words you trying to say, because that's what he say. They say big words. They say nice things in front of important people. When the news camera right there, when the spotlight on, they know all the right stuff to say. But soon as all the people leave, they being ugly. Then I like that it says they devour the widows. I said, man, hold on, Lord, have mercy. So now y'all baiting people in and y'all using people. You taking advantage of the people. So the person who coming in and saying they can't pay their bills, you giving them an ultimatum. The person who coming in and asks for help, you trying to tell them the only way you will help them if they do this, this, and this. That's the only way you going to devour a widow. You taking advantage of her. And we know a widow is a married lady who don't have a husband no more. Her husband died. So why you taking advantage of the widows? The Bible say feed the children and the widows.
Right.
So why you devouring them? So, but you in a leadership position. You got the word of God. You dress nice. You got the cars and the houses. Like you got the helicopters and you got somebody right here, a widow, asking you for some help, and you gonna handle her, or you gonna tell her something that you know she don't want to do or hear. But that's how they do it. And then I like it says, for shut up is the kingdom of heaven against men. So against all the ones who do that, there's no way you can get in heaven.
No way.
I told them before, you doing your audition right now. That's how I explained it. Like, you auditioning right now. And you supposed to be a servant. Your role is a servant. So I'm checking you out. I'm seeing if you serving or not. And if I don't never see you serve, it's no way I'm going to say, well done, my good and faithful servant.
Yep.
What I'm going to say that for if I never seen you serve? And my spirit is the one going to bear witness against your flesh because the spirit belongs to me. So what you think, I'm going to lie to myself? I'm inside of you recording everything you do. So what you going to tell me? It said that the spirit against the flesh is going to bear witness. It's going to be like, nah, bro, you ain't did none of that. Mm-hmm. The flesh going to be trying to come up with a story. You know how we do when we get in trouble? We try to make up some stories and lie. That's what the flesh going to try to do. And the spirit say, no, sir, I've been with you the whole time. And you didn't do what you were supposed to. You didn't act like a servant. You didn't humble yourself. You thought you was better than everybody. You talked bad about everybody. You cursed everybody out. You disrespected everybody. You didn't feed nobody. You were stingy. You didn't have sympathy or empathy for nobody. You never took the time out to just give somebody a cup of water or a bottle of water.
Wow.
You never took the time out to hold the door open and let the person walk out. Like, I pay attention to those things because I know God do. He's seeing if you showing love. Is you walking in him?
That's right.
And a lot of people lately I've been seeing they've been holding the door open, and I want to salute them because I ain't the only one holding the door open. I remember it was a time it seemed like I was the only one. Now it be other people. They be on the next door or they be holding that door and letting me walk out the door with somebody holding it. I said, oh, Lord. Because I ain't used to that. You got what I'm saying? Somebody holding the door for me? I'm like, oh, Lord. But I done got to the point to where I humble myself. I'm so used to opening the door, holding it for everybody. But God said, I got people that'll do it for you too because you my child too. Y'all all equal. Y'all all the same. Ain't none one of y'all better than the other one. And you don't have to do that job by yourself. I have people that's going to help you because I don't never want you to complain about doing the job.
Amen.
The Pharisees and Sadducees, they complain about doing their job and they always want to get paid. How many people do we know like that right now today? Who always complain about their job and they want to get paid more and more and more. All right, this ain't enough, but you ain't doing nothing either. But you run across a lot of people who be like, they ain't paying me enough. But if we just really be real and watch what you do all day, did you even do something today to deserve that kind of money?
They think they do.
Yeah.
They think they ain't, to them, they ain't get enough